As you begin to make decisions in your business, as you grow and shift and evolve, you need to go back to the most important information that you have in order to make those decisions. And that's all about taking a look at your data and using that to move your business forward. In this next mini series of Process to Profitability, we're going to be talking about making data-driven decisions, both for your business overall and for your website specifically. I'm going to be talking about a couple of ways that I have started to really dive in to the data in my business and use that to see what I can do to bring in more clients and to serve those clients better. I want to encourage you to do the same. So as we dive into this series, what I want you to think about is what data is going to be most important in your business, and then how you can gather that information and how you can use it to make decisions to move your business in the direction that you want. So there's three pieces to all of this: is what kind of information do you need, how do you gather it, and what do you do with it? And there is lots of conversation around this online. There is lots of information that you can gather, but as you listen and as you think about this for your business, I want you to think about what's actually most important for you. And that goes back to the values that I talked about with Ashley saying in her episode at the beginning of this season. If you are not concerned with hitting a 6 or 7 figure year in your business, if you are not concerned about getting thousands of students into your program, then the information that leads you towards hitting those goals is not going to be important. You have to look at what's actually important to you. In my business, a couple of things that I look at are where I need to spend my time marketing. So is my time best spent on social media? And if so, which platform? I've recently shifted from focusing on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest to looking more at LinkedIn, because I can see that that is where people who are my ideal clients are hanging out. I have also been thinking about how I can use website analytics in a smarter way. So instead of just looking at how many people are coming to my site every month and maybe looking at which are the most popular pages, I'm actually diving into learning how those people are getting to my site and what they're doing once they're on that site, in order to improve the client journey once they've landed on my site and to get more people onto my site in ways that help them move forward and make decisions that's backed up by data. So I can see that lots of people are landing on my website through specific blog posts. And what I did then was I went into those blog posts, I optimized them for keywords, I optimized them to highlight my VIP Day service to move people towards working with me once they've already landed on my site. I didn't spend a lot of time trying to get traffic to go to different blog posts that might be more relevant to my VIP Day or that I think they should be going to, because that's not what the data was telling me. They were coming to a specific page on my website, and I was going to take advantage of that traffic that was already coming in. Another way that I have been using data to make decisions in my business is I have been looking at my investments and what kind of return I am getting on those. So in the past, I have hired a podcast editor, I've hired a social media manager, I've worked with coaches, I've joined programs, I have software that I use. All of those are investments in my business that cost money. I am taking a look at what is actually moving my business forward. Are there programs and softwares that I can get rid of or replace? Are there specific coaching programs that would be a good fit for what I'm looking for, or that might not be a good fit and wouldn't be worth the investment? What is actually going to move me towards my bigger business goals when it comes to the money that I spend in my business. And so as we go through this series, you're going to get lots of information about all those types of decisions. And I'm going to be talking about how I am looking at data specifically on my website. But I want you to be thinking about how you can start with your values, determine the types of information that you would like to see, figure out how you can gather that information, and then how you can make decisions with that information that do move you towards one of those goals that helps you to grow your business in a way that feels good and really hits the bigger picture for you.